I just can't get away from a good time.
Hey everyone, this is Coach, and John will be following with a live video. Just wanted to address what he'll be covering. He's covering rumors regarding required passports and whether that's a true rumor or not. Bookings are way up with Carnival. There are updates regarding the Venetia. Also, for the Alaska sailing season, that is just getting started. He has updates on the Spirit, the Miracle, and Luminosa, and addresses some cold issues. A comment on the Amber Cove port being missed last week from a Carnival ship because of a crew medical emergency. And finally, he wants to thank everyone who has sent their best regarding his mom. And anybody that wishes to do that isn't on Facebook, please put in the comments, and I will share this link so John might see those comments on his page. And here's John.
Yes, I've looked better. I look at all these cruise directors making these wonderful videos, and they look so amazing. They've got Hollywood smiles and perfect skin, and look, I was never as young as them. I've definitely aged this last few months. I don't know why. Anyway, hello from me, John HEALD, nipple brand ambassador. Did it say that? Yes, it does. Anyway, how you doing? Normally, I'd like to do these kind of videos live, but the time that I would normally do those, I'm going to be sitting over with Mum, and I can't really do a live video from there, which I'm sure you'll understand. I'll talk about that maybe towards the end. But hello and welcome to our daily news video, because this week, for a change, I thought I would put the news of the day in a video like this. Now, I'll try and keep it under 5 minutes. So funny. It's taken me a minute to say good morning. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this wonderful world. I hope that you're taking care of yourself and taking care of each other. It's going to be a very busy week. And first of all, a massive thank you to you. Not you, all of you, for your bookings, quite simply. The bookings are through the roof, right up there. And every ship, every cruise is just, it's incredible to see how many people still have the joy of cruising and how many new cruisers that we're getting as well. We are working very hard to take care of everybody, and a big thanks though to you for continuing to choose to cruise with us for your vacation. Maybe that simple thank you isn't something that we say enough, not because we don't want to, but with everything that happens, the busy days, we sometimes forget that a pure and simple thank you is important. So thank you for all of you who've booked cruises so far this year, through the rest of this year and into next year and beyond. And of course, this week we start with our regular Alaskan season, and Carnival Spirit will be leaving from Seattle, Washington tomorrow, and Luminosa on her way over. She should be here soon. I can't remember what day she's getting here, but we're going to start cruising in Alaska. And of course, that's the first of what's going to be a very busy month of May, because Luminosa arrives and we have Carnival Venezia. Now, Carnival Venezia, it is, of course, Venezia, not Venezia, or it's Venezia. Just put a little bit of Dolce Vita. Carnival Venezia. And she'll be arriving into Spain, into Barcelona, ready for her first cruise. And the dry dock is ongoing. I will be flying to Cadiz, May 26th, 7th, somewhere around there. I will then film the ship for you and show you all around, sail to Barcelona, and then do a meet and greet on board for all those people who are sailing on the ship. And then the ship will sail over. I will then fly to New York, ready to host what is going to be a fabulous naming ceremony with some surprises. So we'll make sure that we film that live for you as well. And what a beautiful ship she's going to be. Yes, so Venezia, the first of the Carnival Fun Italian style, will be sailing from New York. Let's go Heat. And she is going to be spectacular. A couple of questions answered. Does she have self-service laundries? No, I'm afraid when the ship was built, she does not, wasn't built with self-service laundries, and we're not able to add them, I'm afraid. So we will have the regular wash and fold. The ship, every cabin does have the wash line in the shower. So you open the shower door. The ship has shower doors. So you open it and the wash line is in the bathroom. And someone else asked me many times, does the ship have mini refrigerators, mini bars, coolers, whatever you like to call them? The answer is yes. Every cabin will have one of those added for you as well. What a spectacular ship. And just ahead on the horizon will be the Firenze, the Carnival Firenze, and she will be joining us next year. So lots to look forward to in the next few weeks with Alaska and with Luminosa and with the Carnival Venezia. And we're all very excited for May. I've already done 5 minutes, so that was as pointless as asking King Charles if he's ever been in a everything's a pound shop. That's like an everything's a dollar. Never mind. With Alaska, I did have a couple of people writing to me quite angrily, actually, admittedly, saying that they were a little cold on the Miracle, which is already in Alaska. Now, obviously, it is cold this time of year, so please dress warmly. If you need extra blankets, you can ask for them. But the heating system on the ship isn't going to be anywhere near as good as it would be if you were at home and you turn the heat up. So please dress warmly. If you need extra blankets, we've got extra blankets for everybody. But I'm hearing already for those going to Alaska that it's cold. That'll come as a big shock to you, but it is cold. So dress warmly. Wear your long johns, just like I am at the moment. It's not cold here. It is all that fits me, really. I want to say a big thank you to my colleagues in guest care because they are working so very hard there to help people with post-cruise concerns and questions. I know it's a little frustrating. There is a 45-day wait request from them. So that's why we're here to help you. So please let me know if you have a question or anything I can help you with. You can put it across on Visitors Post. But the team are working very, very hard. And please don't get frustrated. They'll help you as soon as they can. And if it's anything immediate or anything you think you've been waiting too long for, please let me know right here on this page. Yesterday, while I was recuperating after working till midnight on Saturday, my colleague Jacinta was bombarded with questions about a rumor that somebody had said in Galveston embarkation that next year, 2024, we will require passports. We do not. We will not. We cannot make that decision. And if that was the case, you would hear it from United States Customs and Border Protection. They're the ones who would make that decision, and no decision has been made by them. It's a false, fake rumor. Look at all the body parts on Original Housewives of Beverly Hills, Ohio. Look at those body parts and go, they're as fake as that rumor. So, just ignore that. You will not need to have a passport on a closed loop Caribbean Alaskan cruise next year. If there are any changes, you will hear it from the US government and then from us, and not as some rumor as posted on another website. So please ignore that if you'd be so kind. As I'm determined to make this under 10 minutes, let me just read this out. It's just the one thing I wanted to highlight because it says, I realize you are not legally required to compensate for missing a port. I know that you had to have the helicopter come for the rescue, but receiving no compensation is just not right when it is a crew person that has meant we missed Amber Cove. Just think customer relations would want to keep customers happy. I'm very hesitant to book again. So basically, This guest is asking for compensation because we did have to miss a port last week, Amber Cove, based on the fact that we had a helicopter rescue for a crew member who needed immediate medical attention, life-saving attention in hospital ashore. And here's your answer to that one. Our thoughts are with the crew member, and thank you to everybody for your understanding. Well, it would be amiss of me not to look at the camera and say a huge thank you to all of you who have written to me. It's been a very difficult month, to say the least. It's amazing how things change. My mum went from being a vibrant, cream and scone and jam eating, chatty lady to falling over and becoming just a different lady. And it's been really hard for me and my family to watch this happen. It's really hard to find the words because, you know, I used to look forward to Tuesdays and shopping for her, and Fridays going over for liver and onions and talking about Dad and just watching her watch her quiz programs and answer the questions. And Joe can tell me how naughty I am that I haven't shaved. And to do all of that and to go from all of that to where she is now has been extremely difficult for me personally and for all of the family. So all of you who have written with your words of support and friendship, your words of care and consideration, and your words of be strong and all those things have been so rewarding for me. And I want to thank you for taking the time and being so compassionate. I found the hardest thing was turning the care over to somebody else, so that from the moment she wakes up in the morning to the moment she falls asleep, which she does a lot, not to be there, not to say, have you eaten, have you had a drink, would you like a cup of tea, to just sitting next to her bed working and having other people come in and care for her. That's been a really hard thing for me to do, and I still find it massively difficult. So I just wanted to finish this on a note of thanks to all of you. We will carry on. I will be here if you need me, and I shall do so with eternal gratitude for you proving once again that we are all part of this Carnival Cruise Line family. I'm going to go see Mum, and even though she won't know, I think I better shave.
I just can't get away from a good time.